Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle here against Velez. We have Russian 1598 against Ottoman 1610. They're actually two fairly similar armies in terms of not having pikes and not having melee pistols. So there are some differences, but they're not substantial. We do have one unit of pike armed infantry if we want them, which I don't. We'll grab our Cossacks, bow, light lancers, swordsmen. They are excellent. We already have some guns. Let's see. We've got this hill to initially deploy on. The Streltsy have heavy weapon and arquebus, so terrible against cavalry, good against infantry. More light cavalry, Russian boyars. 8 units total. It's a bit light on the cavalry, but I think I do want this later tercio to just stand firm. To deployment. Well, gun positioning seems straightforward enough. We unlimber there. Okay, next up, let's see, get you out of the way. Streltsy will occupy this high ground in forest. 3 units maybe should be enough. And this rough ground. And what else? Could scatter them in support. Or, better yet, we could wait ready to take cover in forest and ledge. Later tercio somewhat more in the open. Russian cavalry in support. There. And then we need to up our lights game. What do we got? 4 Cossacks and 3 Tatars. Okay, 3 lights on this wing, 4 on this wing. So we'll spread out a bit and see what he's brought. If he's gone infantry heavy, then we can afford to advance into the open with our own infantry. If he's gone cavalry heavy, we'll want to harass with our lights, fire with our guns before we risk movement into this open plain. Okay, let's see his deployment and force composition. Light foot to the forest, strong infantry center, a swarm of light cavalry to outnumber my swarm of light cavalry on that wing, so we'll need to switch wings. Heavy guns to shell my cavalry. I'll have to do the same to him. And for the Turks, a relatively weak cavalry force of 8 non-light units, which is the same as my 8. I'm going to shift 1 unit of light horse archers to try to get around, or at least distract him a bit. In the meantime, Streltsy over. Okay, so we're going to try to shift these guys over, disengage to the front here, or at least delay him by fleeing to the cover of our Streltsy while we bring up more light cavalry to counter. So it's what? 6 to my 4, so we're bringing over 2 more. 6 to 6 is much better odds. Thank you very much. Good. Our guns can open up immediately, which they will. Do I move my infantry to face his infantry? It's not really necessary yet. I think we let the skirmishing on the wings develop before we make any kind of decision about a push to the front. Although, with him having more artillery, it might make sense for us to advance first. I'll at least get this infantry forward a little bit. And we can consider a strong cavalry push onto his right wing once our lights have arrived. Next turn. Occupying that rough ground, no surprise. Alright, keep pushing our light horse to either flank. Do we push into the wood yet, or do we... Let's skulk along the hill a little bit. And fire our guns, they hold firm, and I think that should do for now. Next turn. We might need to engage a little sooner than we want to. Although that's a nice start. It's a light foot in the forest. Not a big deal. That is a bigger deal. Well, fall back a bit. Got that enflating fire for nothing. Very good. To get ready to shoot back at the lights as they arrive. Okay. Musket when most troops still have arquebus. Oh, that's awkward because we all have arquebus and they have musket. I did not realize that. So that's going to be interesting. It means we'll probably have to be a little more aggressive with our cavalry than I originally intended. That's probably good for now, though. Yeah, he's going to get into range and open up, and we're going to have to push into range to fire back. So I think we'll get into line here. Okay, very awkward. Next turn. I wonder if Velez has realized that my men only have arquebuses, and all of his men have muskets, not just tufekcis. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, of course. I think he does realize. Well, very amusing. Ooh. Okay. Then do we push here? Might have to. They pass cohesion. He just sits here in the rough and we can't do anything though. I also don't really fancy. Okay. We're gonna have to do it. It's gonna be unpleasant. Let's push to just out of musket shot. Ooh, do we dare? I don't think we dare push into musket shot yet until we can combine the movement with our arquebus armed streltsy into long range. Send out these streltsy in support. The Sipahis of the Porte are highly superior. The Russian cavalry are only partially superior, I think. Let's see what it says. Troop quality plus 37. As opposed to troop quality plus 62. Ouch. It's going to be a tough fight. I guess Velas didn't realize until I pointed it out. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well, challenge accepted. Ouch. Oh, there goes the light cavalry. Break and flee. Ah, hello. Well, let's send the streltsy in then. Get that lance impact on. Loose. Get that flank ready. Some supporting fire, please. Okay, let's charge with our infantry to try to close into range. No. Do we want the cavalry or the infantry to take the fire? Probably the infantry. It's not ideal. We can do our best then. Here, see if you can get a charge in. Absolutely not. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to shoot back then. Good. An extra cohesion check. No? Here, try again. No. I want to try to save my infantry here or just get involved. I guess I can't ignore this. It's pretty elite cavalry wing. We might want to get the hell out of here and see if we can't get this Tercio to soak in some of that damage. You need to rally. Okay. Let's just keep being here, which is enough to slow this wing down a little, but unless we can make rapid progress here, we are going to cave quickly. Velez isn't feeling too sympathetic for me. I'm telling him it's brutal to have only short-range musketry. He says, yeah, brutal, but half my army's already disrupted. Well, we'll see what happens on the wings is the main thing. Oh, nicely done. No routes. Well, shove them off. Or just melee them forever in the rough ground. Good. Off the map then. Good. I was hoping for a frag. Oh yeah, that's more than a little awkward. Okay. Well, maybe what I do here is I was hoping for a frag. Maybe I force the issue. Nope. Fragged again. Right. try for the charge once more. Still failure. Be annoying as I move to my rear. So, heavy weapon gets impact 100, swordsman does not. But it doesn't do any good. Alright, in the meantime, we'll have to tank a charge with our infantry here, but the disruption saves the situation. This is still just terrible. We'll need to cover the rear, unfortunately. So, could either charge these archers, grind out a win, or start shooting at these Sipahis of the Porte. Neither situation is desirable. I think I'd rather fight these archers. Otherwise I'd be getting shot in the back by the Azabs and the artillery and probably quickly disrupt. However, this disrupted unit, hopefully they rally soon. And we'll have to tank the charge with our Streltsy and probably get overrun next turn. So, next turn's when things are going to get tough. Next turn. A break. What does that do for us? Nothing. At least not with cohesion checks. What about that break? Unfortunately, what that does for us is expose us to getting rolled up. Oh, they're gonna frag us with musketry next. Ouch. Oh gosh, I hope they do hold firm. Lucky that we held there. Lucky that we held that too. How long will our luck hold? Ooh, we didn't frag. Small things to be happy about. No breaks for either side. Good. We're slightly disordered, but we'll gradually win this due to armor advantage and combat strength modifier. Okay. Let's set up a flank charge. And let's see. Fire. Loose. And let's try that again. Nope. Okay, fine. Fire. Ah, they're blocked. Obnoxious. Okay. Do we charge or get shredded by fire? Both are awful. Unfortunate. zone this unit in, and threaten flanks. Turn around, start marching back towards the action, start moving towards these guns maybe, and get out of the charge arc of the lights. We'll probably still get disrupted on impact eventually, but we can only hope. That's all. It's about to get tough. Next turn. Oh, goodbye to that then. Probably the little bit of extra firepower from being high quality is what tipped us over the casualty edge into disruption. A break, does that affect the neighboring unit? No, they are veterans after all. Oh, we need to get through that unit. Well done, well done. Yeah, we'll break in the melee phase. Up 21. See if that lasts. We need to hurry it up given the chaos that's happening on both wings. Excellent. That'll help us a bit. Good. That gets this unit out of here for when our frag unit breaks down entirely. Now I could engage in a flank charge, but the melee wouldn't be good, so instead we're going to go hunt artillery. In addition, I'm going to move here. We will break, and then hopefully I can catch his Sipahis of the Porte in the flank after. He might be able to find a way to save them with his lights. You get the hell out of there. Hopefully, now I could, suppose, shift around here. I don't know, it would do me any good. It would save me and temporarily give me a chance to rally, I suppose. Let's do it. Arrows and arrows. Hold firm. Let's get some cannon fire on them too. Nope. Alright, here we'll break this unit, I hope. Good. Can at least save the cavalry, even though the infantry is doomed. Speaking of which, get off one last volley. Yeah. Can cut them down if they attempt to flee again. Okay. Here, this is crucial. If we, well, this unit will drop to frag, but if it also breaks, then we would pursue into this unit, saving our frag unit, at least temporarily. So we break them, and then we should pursue right there. They disrupt, even better. Fragged, routed. Perfect. So the center is ours. Now hopefully we can regain control soon of our Streltsy so that they can get into rough ground for cover from all this cavalry. This unit, for example, I could push it forward, but I think I need to get them out of here to the rough. Now, the Tufekcis can harass us from 4 tiles with their muskets, so we can't just camp out here, but we need to take cover and take stock and get help to our infantry to counter the Timurid Sipahis. Alright, let's see how this goes. So it seems that I actually won this by exactly 25%, so it's very good for me, most likely, that it ended before it progressed, because things were not going well on the wings. There we go. So like I said, I had to get forced into early action by being outranged by his muskets, which have a range of 4 as opposed to my arquebus range of 2. The light situation is kind of a wash. The Russian lights normally do very well, but he had an equal number of them and used them skillfully, so I couldn't use him to gain any leverage. Then in the right side of the map, he infested that forest and was inflicting pretty heavy losses with his lights. I did luck out with an early disruption on his Timurid Sipahis with the Streltsy, and that did allow me to at least temporarily stabilize the right wing long enough to win in the center, where I basically just brought more units to bear right away, and the heavy weapon impact against the Janissaries at least ensured that I would not lose the impact when I did charge. So, a good game to fellas. We have another match underway. Till next time.